Yes, dear students, a very good morning to all of you. Today, I am going to teach you the poem of 9th class entitled The Snake Trying by W.W.E. Ross. It is a very simple poem, and in this poem the poet is telling us that as we generally see that as we see a snake, we rush towards him and we try our best to kill him. And in this poem we are going to read, the moral of the poem is, the central idea of the poem is that we must not harm creatures, because every creature has an important function in nature. And as we have read in a life cycle in biology, that every creature, it may be a lion or it may be a small insect, all the creatures, all the animals, all the insects have important function in nature, and every creature has its importance. So we must not harm them, we must preserve them. To maintain the balance, biological balance in nature, snake, lions, rats, every creature is important. So, in this lesson, the poet is telling us that snake, just as we see a snake, we try to kill it, we rush towards it with a stick, and as far as possible we try to kill it. That is a very bad thing. In the first stanza, the poet says, the snake trying to escape the pursuing stick, with sudden curving of thin long body, how beautiful and graceful are his shapes. He glides through the water away from the stalk. In this first stanza, the poet is telling us that how a snake tries his best to escape from the pursuing stick. Because as human beings sees a snake lying on the sand or going towards in any particular direction, he rushes towards him to kill him with a stick, to hit him with a stick. The snake trying to escape the pursuing stick. And what is special quality of snake? He tries his best to escape from the pursuing stick. पीछा करने वाली, following. The person who pursue it with a stick, who tries to kill it with a stick. And the snake always tries to escape. And what does he do? With sudden curving of thin long body, he rushes with fast speed, sudden curving of thin long body, As we know that as the snake moves in a towards a particular direction, it moves with curving motion, घुमावदार मोशन में चलता है. And how beautiful and graceful are his shapes. The poet says that all the snakes are not poisonous snakes. And in this poem, the poet is telling us about that particular kind of snake, water snake, that is very beautiful and very graceful. His shape is very beautiful and graceful. And one must not try to kill such kinds of graceful and beautiful creature. He glides through the water away from the stroke. As I have told you that it is a water snake, and as anybody rushes towards it to attack him, it glides through the water. पानी में से आगे गुजर जाता है, away from the stroke. It tries its best to hide itself and it passes through the water. Oh, let him go. The poet says, the poet wishes, his desire is, he wishes that we must let him go. उसे जाने देना चाहिए. Over the water into the reeds to hide. Where does the snake want to hide? Into the reeds. The poet says that the snake must be allowed to go over the water and hide inside the reeds. Reeds, bushes around the water with hollow stem. Particular kind of bushes are called, particular kinds of plants are called reeds. And water snakes usually keeps themselves hiding in reeds, and they are not harmful for human beings. Over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt. We must not hurt the snake with a stick. We must let him go. We must allow him to go and hide inside, hide among the reeds. Small and green he is, harmless even to children. The poet says that such kind of snake, green snakes, water snakes, which are always harmful, harmless, वो हमेशा ही नुकसानदायक, नुकसान रहित होते हैं. They are not dangerous for human beings, even to the children. They are very peaceful creatures, and we must not be afraid of such kinds of water snakes, because they are not harmful, they are even harmless even to the children. And next, in the last stanza, the poet says that along the sand he lays until observed and chased away and knew. Now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. Vanishes means छुप जाना कह सकते हो, और रिपल्स वेव्स, तो where does the human being can see the snake? Along the sand he lay until observed. Until he is observed, जब तक उसको देखा नहीं जाता है, he lays peacefully on the sand. लेटा रहता है, and chased away, and now he vanishes in the ripples. जब उसका चेस किया, चेस मीन्स फॉलो, पीछा करना. When somebody chase it with a stick to kill him, what does he do? He vanishes in the waves, in the water. पानी की लहरों में गायब हो जाता है. And ultimately, at last, it hides itself among the slim reeds. Reeds, as I have told you, that the reeds are particular kinds of plants with hollow stem around the water, and generally the water snakes hide among the reeds. तो प्रिय बच्चों, I have told you the meaning of the underlined words, and in this poem the central idea of the poem is that we must not try to harm any natural creature. Not only the snakes, we learn from the poem that we must always try to preserve the natural creatures. सारे ही प्राणियों को बचाने का हमें क्या करना चाहिए? प्रयत्न करना चाहिए. बिकॉज एवरी क्रीचर हैज़ एन इम्पोर्टेंट फंक्शन इन नेचर, एंड एवरी creature has some or other utility use for human beings. Every creature is useful for human life. So let us promise that hereafter, from now, we shall never try to harm any natural creature. We shall never kill a snake. We shall try our best to preserve natural creatures. Now, question answers from the poem. What is the snake trying to escape from? What is the snake trying to escape from? किस चीज से बचने का प्रयत्न कर रहा है? तो द स्नेक, इन द फर्स्ट स्टेंजा वी हैव रीड दैट द स्नेक इज ट्राइंग टू एस्केप फ्रॉम द परसुइंग स्टिक. द मैन हु परस्यू हिम विद द स्टिक. एक ही बात है. लाठी लिए जो आदमी उसका पीछा कर रहा है, या लाठी जो उसका पीछे पड़ी हुई है मारने के लिए, वो उसे उसके बचने की क्या कर रहा है? प्रयत्न कर रहा है. नेक्स्ट है, इज इट ए हार्मफुल स्नेक? व्हाट इज इट्स कलर? वेरी सिंपल, नो, इट इजंट ए हार्मफुल स्नेक. एज वी हैव रीड इन द सेकंड स्टेंजा दैट इट इज हार्मलेस इवन टू द चिल्ड्रन. So it can be said that no, it is not a harmful snake. It is green. What is its color? Or we can say that its color is green. Next, the poet finds the snake beautiful. Find the words which convey its beauty. Now you can see that we have come across many kinds of meanings throughout the poem which convey us the beauty of the snake. Thin, beautiful, graceful, small, green, These are the words which convey the beauty of the snake, because these kinds of words are used for beautiful things, beautiful creatures. Next, what does the poet wish for the snake? The poet wished, oh, is always used to express wish, and I have told you while expressing the meaning of this line that the poet wishes that the snake must be allowed to go and hide among the reeds. सांप को छोड़ देना चाहिए और रीड्स में छुपने देना चाहिए. नेक्स्ट है, वेयर वाज द स्नेक बिफोर एनीवन सॉ इट एंड चेस्ड इट अवे. कहाँ था? तो वी हैव रीड इन द थर्ड स्टेंजा एंड जनरली we see that snakes are always found on scent, and when anybody chases them, they try to escape. They try their best to escape, and they make fast movements. They run, they try to run very fast, move very fast, you can say. The answer of the question is, where was the snake before anyone saw it? So it was lying on the sand until observed. Or it was on the sand before anyone saw it एंड चेस्ट अभी. एक ही बात है. जब किसी आदमी ने इसको देखा और पीछा किया, उससे पहले ये कहाँ लेटा हुआ था, तो इट वाज लाइंग ऑन द सैंड. वेरी सिंपल आंसर. एंड हाउ कैन यू से द स्नेक इज वेरी क्लेवर क्रीचर्स? यस, as I have told you again and again in the poem that every creature has important function in nature, and every creature is clever, not only snake. Tiger, if he is not angry, he will not attack on human being. So we can say that snake is very clever creature, because when it is chased or when anybody persuade him with a stick, एक ही बात है, it tries its best, or you can say he tries his best to escape through the waves and hide himself among the reeds. So the creature who tries to make his escape is called a clever creature. How can we say that he is a foolish creature? So he tries to make his escape with the pursuing stick, or when he is chased. So we can say that snake is a very clever creature. After reading this poem, dear children, let us promise that in this rainy season, during this rainy season, we shall plant more and more trees, because trees are permanent shelter for natural creatures, birds as well as snakes, etc. So let us promise that we shall plant more and more trees during this rainy season, and we shall never hurt any natural creature, any wild animal in our life. Thank you.